Honorable Minister Muhammad Ali, and my dearest brothers, Ijaz means miracle in Arabic, and you are miracle for this event, inshallah. And distinguished speakers, my colleagues from the embassy, and ladies and gentlemen, a very good evening. It is my great honor to be with you here among leaders of so many dynamic, outstanding Pakistani CEOs and other remarkable business people, as well as reputable journalists. All of you are among the embassy's most reliable partners in conducting Indonesia's diplomacy in Pakistan. So our interest in Pakistan is only to see our brothers and sisters in Pakistan living in stability and prosperity. That's why our diplomacy here emphasizes in two priority areas. First, economic diplomacy. Second, people-to-people contact. That's why it was our pleasure to have Indonesian Expo 2024 in St. Thomas. It was the first of its kind organized by the Foreign Mission in Pakistan to have such expo in mall, in the shopping center. It was very successful, alhamdulillah. Because we want to be closer to our brothers and sisters in Pakistan. While others say that Pakistan is not safe, living with people in Pakistan is, to some extent is worrying. For us, no, because you are our friends, our brothers, our sisters. So our relations is actually not only political and diplomatic, very formal. Our relations is actually very emotional. Quite Azam Ali Jinnah and President Sukarno, they never meet in person, but they met in values. That's why, as Brother Ijaz said, values can meet us, right? So I think hopefully tonight we have similar values to improve Indonesia and Pakistan relations, not only between our respective founding fathers, but also among us as the followers of our respective founding fathers. Khawatir Hasrat. My wife and her squad at the Embassy's Women Association has sponsored our dinner this evening by serving simple but almost authentic Balinese cuisine. I would say that the embassy does not provide. I would say that the embassy provides not authentic, Balinese cuisine, but I would like to underline that only Bali will warmly welcome you and will proudly provide you with the most authentic yet halal cuisine there in Bali. Here, the most authentic in Bali will be very authentic. I underline what the Honorable Minister said, that creating something from nothing is not easy. This is our place in new capital city, Nusantara. So our capital city is not Jakarta anymore, but Nusantara city. It is only still 15% out of 100% of its completion. But the President already led the flag hoisting ceremony in the new capital city. 2 hours by flight away from Jakarta. It is located in Borneo Island or Kalimantan Island, shared island with East Malaysia and Brunei Darussalam. It is Indonesia's future, inshallah. Ladies and gentlemen, within June and July, next slide please. Within June and July, I and my team had extensive visits to cities outside Islamabad. We want to expand our diplomacy not only in Islamabad but also outside Islamabad. Lahore, I visited Lahore 4 times on official basis. Personal basis, countless. And also, I visited and my team visited Faisalabad twice, Gujranwala 3 times, and then Peshawar 1 time. Will be next the end of this month, inshallah, and then to Quetta. Many colleagues from our diplomatic corps say that Quetta is not safe, Peshawar is not safe. Oh, really? I'm curious of that. Then when I visited there, no, it was very safe for us. Why? Because Indonesia and Pakistan are brothers. The 2 largest Muslim countries, brothers in values, brothers in ideas. The main purpose of the visit was to invite the Pakistani business communities to the Trade Expo in Indonesia to be held this year in October. This is an annual program and it is considered as the largest trade expo in Indonesia to showcase various Indonesian products, from the simple products to the sophisticated products produced by the small, medium and micro enterprises until the Indonesian big companies. Last year, the expo was attended by almost 40,000 visitors from more than 116 countries, with a total transaction of 25.3 billion US dollar. As many of 6.29 billion US dollar of goods and services transactions came from Malaysia, followed by India, 6.23 billion US dollar, and then China, 5.58 billion US dollar, Vietnam with 811.28 million US dollar, and then Netherlands with 630.71 billion US dollar. During our visit to various cities in Pakistan, we got good response from our counterparts in Pakistan. I told them, I regretfully informed them that Indonesian embassy for this expo will not give, the delegates, trade delegates from Pakistan to Indonesia will not give you, enough facilities. No, but not like previously, like the hotel, we pay the hotel and everything. But for this event, for this expo, we give you all the opportunities. That's why when we visited our counterparts outside Islamabad, outside Rawalpindi, long way to go to Quetta, for instance, to Peshawar, just to filter the real business people, the real entrepreneurs, because we want the follow-up after visit. Follow-up is, everything for, trade relations. Our trade relations very low, 4.5 billion US dollar, mainly in palm oil. It is far, far away from the real potentials that Pakistani and Indonesia have. And we believe that both of us, Indonesia and Pakistan, can boost trade volume, inshallah. Next, please. This is tourism. Tourists from South Asian countries. So the tallest is from India, and the tourists from Pakistan is only not reach 15,000 a year. Inshallah, with this kind of branding efforts, this kind of friendship, inshallah, we will boost this number to its highest level, inshallah. Next, please. Yes. So Indonesia is not only Bali. I talked to my colleagues here that we also have 10 new Balis. In Mandalika, we can visit halal tourism, but I don't think you like halal tourism. Do you like it? You don't like it, right? Because everything in Pakistan is halal, right? So I think you want to see beyond halal. So Bali is your favorite, right? Just as the venue for next CEO Summit, because Bali is beyond halal. Okay, next please. Yes. Next please. Next. Okay, this is Indonesia right now. We have almost 280 million people in Indonesia, like you. And now our branding for friendship is Pakistan and Indonesia are the two largest Muslim countries in the world. We have a huge number. And I remember when I was in Washington DC, my second assignment, I saw that Pakistani diaspora abroad are amazing. You have excellent assets around the world.
Thank you.
Yeah, believe it or not. Yeah, you can color the American system. You can color the Congress. You can color the legislative. You can color the business environment. You can color the local governments. You can color religious leaders in America. Even my kids had teachers coming from Pakistan. After hearing what he said about Islam, he said about Durud and many things, and then okay, I sent them to Pakistani teachers. Alhamdulillah. Next, please. Yes, next. Yes, this is our GDP. Our GDP from the very beginning at 1987, and then show the positive trends, and we want to have higher and higher GDP. We want to be the higher income country, high income country, when we celebrate our 100th year of Independence Day in 2045. Inshallah. Next. Yeah. To reach that goal, we have to maintain our economic growth on 5, at least on 5. And within 2 decades, Indonesia has maintained economic growth on 5. So Indonesia's experience shows that democracy and economy can work together. We don't need any dictatorship to maintain economic growth. Then next. Yes. Next. Next, please. Yes, this is very important. Indonesia's trade balance with China recorded surplus for the first time in the history last year. Now, slightly decline, and then inshallah we will be more optimistic to have more trade balance with China. Then next. Yeah. Foreign investment coming from Singapore, from China, Hong Kong, Japan, Malaysia, and others, including United States here. So Indonesia, we don't have have megaphone diplomacy. We always maintain middle path policy towards our neighbors, towards our partners in the world, major powers. So anybody can come to Indonesia. Japan investment in Indonesia, yes. China's investment in Indonesia, yes. United States investment in Indonesia, yes. Everybody can invest in Indonesia. So now among the largest companies, giving investment in nickel and mining, some of them are coming from Chinese companies. But our president, our ministries, also not reluctant to invite Tesla to come to Indonesia. So this is these reflections of how Indonesia consistently maintain the middle path in our foreign policy. My personal experience when I was in Syria during war, and also in Yemen during war. I and my team could maintain good discussion with Houthi and also along with the government, and also maintain communications with insurgents in Syria and also with the government of Bashar al-Assad. The most important one at the time is we could evacuate our citizens from Syria, from Yemen to Indonesia. And then please, next please. Okay. Next. Next. Next please. Next. Next. Yes. So this is investment realization in Indonesia. The first is basic metal, non-stationary equipment industry, and second transportation, chemical, mining, paper and printing industry, electricity and materials. Please, next, next. Okay. Competitive economies. Indonesia is now in the position of 34 in the world. But what we have to show you is Indonesia is the fastest countries in the world that can live from the position of 44 in 2022 and to 34 in 2023. This is, Indonesia. We can live at the fastest country in the world for competitive economy. Next, please. Next. Yes. Top sectors in Indonesia, downstream mining. So if we say about the mining in Indonesia, we've banned already exporting raw material to other countries because it has not value added for our people. We just export raw material, soil, tons of soil outside, and the revenue only 2 million or 2 billion US dollar. And then we ban that, and then we invite foreign investors to come to Indonesia to build a smelter, and then this policy gave us the revenue even 10 times, even 20 times higher than previous export policy. Electric vehicle, you can go to Indonesia, as Indonesia is the largest nickel producer in the world right now. Coal, we have coal mining, you have coal also. Infrastructure, in Indonesia we have eastern part Indonesia, western part of Indonesia, eastern part of Indonesia is likely far behind the western part. So we can go there, including building infrastructure in Nusantara City, new capital city. Healthcare, pharmaceuticals, and tourism. Next. Next, please. This is student scholarship. We host more than 400 Pakistani students in Indonesia, and based on our experience in America, that some of the Pakistani diaspora can be bridge of economic cooperation between Pakistan and the United States. We hope also that your students in Indonesia can also be bridged as for Pakistani business people to Indonesian business people. Next. Ya, terima kasih, syukriya. Next. Yeah, if you have any inputs, this is our survey. We want to know your inputs on Indonesia. We want to know your, comments on Indonesia. Because we want to improve our diplomacy. We want to improve our policy, our foreign policy to our brother countries like Pakistan. Thank you very much. See you in Indonesia. See you in Surabaya, in Jakarta, in Bali, in Jakarta, everywhere in Indonesia. Insyaallah wa insyaallah. Wallahu muwaffiq. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.